So what about the new models?
Well, I think they are wonderful. I think we've done a really great job this year, to be honest.
Interesting thing is that now you see the new models, when you see lots of them sailing and they're on the lake together, it makes the previous models just look old.
Yes,
I know they're great,
but that's a normal process, and I just think it shows that we are moving forward. I think that it just shows how the company is moving, and in the last 10 years, my God, we moved from, those old models now, and when you saw those 50 boats yesterday at the regatta.
56.
56, yes. I mean, it was wonderful from the shore. I don't know how it was from the boat, but I just think it was great.
No, it was cool. It was cool, and to see a lot of sailors who've been with us at Como for the last 4 years, even before that at Garda and Chiemsee in Germany, these guys, old customers who are sailing MiniCats they bought 10 years ago, 8 years ago, and they're with us every year sailing, and suddenly we've got all these new people as well from the last year. 50% of the people here were new customers, and how they sail together, and then you see them in the bar in the evening and they're talking and chatting.
That's what
and
I love
enjoying.
the most. I absolutely love the community. I just love how these people get on, I heard people agreeing for next weekend. I heard people agreeing for next year that they will book space in the car.
And they want to be next to each other.
Yeah.
They make new friends, they want to be next to each other.
Yes, and they will be sailing together. And
as you said, there was some guys, I was talking to some Dutch guys, I think, and some Belgian guys, and they're arranging, in 1 month's time, they're going to go for a sailing weekend together. They only met yesterday, here. For first time.
Yeah.
That's cool, isn't it?
I just think this is the most what we want. This is what we are doing here. It's not.
Petra, we need to do this in the States. We're selling a lot of boats in America.
Yeah.
The dealers there are doing well.
Yeah.
Look at Canada. The boats we're selling there. Can't we create this event also in the States?
I think we should start. I think it's time now. Now we have so many boats out that now there's that time to think about it and to start to prepare something like that. Because, yes, 7-8 years ago there was not really enough boats, but now, over 3,000 boats.
It's not about Europe anymore. It's not just about Europe, is it? The MiniCat is everywhere. And some of the places, we can't do any events in Fiji or the Caribbean or anything else, but certainly, if you look at North America itself, East Coast, West Coast, Canada, we have to be able to get those guys together. Yeah. Somewhere in one of the lakes or something.
I absolutely agree. I think we should definitely continue with this event, but we should also look at America. Canada, basically the American continent.
North America in general, Canada's selling so well, West Coast USA, down that coast, Seattle, Washington State, down through California, we're selling a lot of boats now.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. And I think if we continue doing what we're doing, improving every year, putting out a new model or maybe limited edition, we will have new accessories for next year. We're already planning that.
Yes.
So, there's going to be so much new stuff that every year we can introduce something new. And I think the people can just see that the company is growing.
For sure.
And at the same time, we're still keeping this sort of family orientated of a little bit feeling of a family business, and I like that. I think people like that.
I don't want to sell too many. It needs to stay contained. World domination is not interesting.
Yeah.
But
the quality is the most important thing. So we need to keep the quality. We're going for the quality.
Yes.
We're just going for the niche market, the people who want...
This is what the customers love, the fact that the boats are handmade, the fact that they know exactly where they're coming from, that all the materials are from Europe, it's handmade in Europe. They can see the videos on YouTube of the guys making the boats. There's nothing automated in the production process. Every boat...
We don't Photoshop anything.
Every boat is hand assembled, and this is what they like. And you can't go... I don't want to go any bigger than that. This is enough. It's absolutely fine. The level that we're at is perfect.
I think, Sam, we have to say that we are doing a good job.
We're doing a great job.
Yeah. Sam, I really must say, I love what you're doing with the social media. I know.
Did you see Instagram this weekend?
No.
Did you see the response on our Instagram stories this weekend?
I'm not on Instagram, but I know our company is, and you are doing a great job. And to be honest, without this, I don't think we would be moving forward like we are.
Do you know, it amazes me. The whole digital marketing thing amazes me, but especially what amazes me is when we're sitting at home, it's 11 o'clock at night, and there's some message on Facebook Messenger, where someone is asking about the boat and telling us the country they live in, and they want to know how it works with the shipping, or if we can supply something for next week or whatever. And to be able to, you can do that immediately on your telephone, and that guy sitting in Mexico or Peru or wherever they are, they're able to get an instant reaction to something that they've just seen on Facebook. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And if you see Instagram this weekend, during the weekend, Instagram stories, hundreds of people
I will have
looking at the photos. It's fantastic.
It's all due to you, baby. You're doing a great job, and I just think this is so important for our company.
And it's interesting that it works because generally, demographic for MiniCat generally is middle-aged men. However, look this weekend, the amount of young people, the amount of girls, the amount of women, those sailors that are outside our general demographic.
I love to see those boats with a 15-year-old girl on it, 16-year-old boy. They go on their own, their parents standing on the shore thinking, are they going to make the regatta or not? And they are just enjoying themselves.
And the funny, the ironic aspect of this is that they're finding the boat on Facebook or Instagram, on social media generally, yet when they're sailing it, that takes them away from this digital world and the fact they're enjoying life as a sailor, no telephone, nothing else. It's perfect. It's perfect.
And I must say, there's one thing I think we've done right, and it's the Guppy, because the Guppy is just a perfect gift. For those parents and grandparents to give the kids for Christmas present, for birthday present. It's a special present, isn't it? The kids are fed up with all the, stuff they've been getting. This is something special, and if they are into sailing, this is just such a great gift. I mean, who would not want to get a sailing boat? And such a little cute, beautiful,
it's affordable,
beautiful sailing boat.
And the quality for that money is perfect. And as a starter boat, or just as a fun boat, look at that guy in the States last week. 2 boats for his children. 2 guppies he ordered, 1 for each child. Absolutely perfect. It's cost him €5,000, but that's 2 boats, 2 hand-built boats. It's not something from Alibaba or something from made in Asia. This is a European product at that money. It's fantastic.
Really great product, and for sure we will build on that. I think there is stuff to be made of Guppy. Guppy was the start of this small boat production.
Guppy could almost be a brand in itself.
Yeah, and it is in the end.
Yeah, it is.
But I just think that's the future is to develop our models, which we have, but also develop this smallest model, because I think with that assembly in 10 minutes, people just can't beat it. Nobody can beat that.
This is the key, because it's affordable, but it's so fast to assemble. And the way that the design is completed for Guppy, that you just take it out, you pump it up, especially if you've got an electric pump, less than 10 minutes, you're up and ready to go.
Yeah.
It's ideal.
And you know what? I'm also very glad from these meetings, and this meeting especially, we got so many ideas about improvements of our normal boats. And I think this is unique about our company, because our company gives the opportunity to our customers to get a little bit involved. If they have good idea, we will take that good idea and think about it. And if it is possible to put into production, we will. And I think this is what the people love.
But also, from a commercial perspective, this is the beauty of the way that the production works. Because the boats are handmade in Europe, we're not having to order hundreds and thousands of elements of the boat in one go, which if everything was outsourced to Asia, you can't get away from that, because you have to buy 1,000 of one item, and if you then want to make some adjustments, you can't do it. But the way that MiniCat works, that everything is hand produced, we're able to do that. If we decide to change something, we can change it next week, and the boats that are shipped after next week have that change, and that's the difference. That's the key difference. Come on, Kermi 2019. What do you think? Last year, let me remind you, when we finished this event, we said this can't get better. Because last year we had great weather, it was sunny, it was beautiful, we had a great crowd of people, and we had a lot of wind. But this year, come on.
I know. It's just, it was hot, but then,
almost too hot.
But I just love this place. I mean, it's beautiful. It's Italy. Everyone loves Italy.
Bella.
Exactly. But it's not only that, it's just the people here are very nice to us. They are used to us. They accommodate us. They, I would say they love us. They love the MiniCats. They come out. They all come out. All the waiting stuff and everything. They come out when the regatta starts. They just love to watch us.
Look at this wind.
And the weather, we could not have wished for a better weekend.
And I tell you, when you see the video that we produced today and yesterday, in the regatta yesterday and this afternoon, Jesus, there was some great sailing. Really, there was some great sailing.
I am very, very happy with this. It is money well spent, and I just think, whoever sees it, you just suck people into this community by these events, and I love that. This is what I love most about it.
And the funny thing is, last 3 years, this is our 4th or 5th year in Como, and the last couple of years we've discussed ourselves before the event and sometimes after the event. Should it be Como again? Should it be Italy again? Why do we do this? Why don't we look at France or Spain or somewhere else? But
then you sit there with the people at the
it answers itself.
At the last party, and they all say, "Oh, we love it here. We just love it here."
Yes.
And,
I was just talking to some guys, mixture of Germans and some Dutch guys, and I had the same conversation with them again. So, guys, what do you think next year? Should we go somewhere else? And they just look at me and say, why?
Exactly.
Why you want to go somewhere else?
Why to change something what's so good?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Exactly. I think this is a summary of this whole, you can hope that you will make something better, but what if not? And you already are used to this. It's lovely. We know the people. I think Doma saw it is.
And we love Italy.
Yes, we love Italy.